All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live session. You guys know what it is. We're live here every single day doing live trades, showing you guys exactly how we make thousands of dollars from the markets. Okay, now the first thing that I want to tell everybody is, remember, we actually don't sell any course, we don't sell a system, we actually don't sell anything. The only thing I do is I come live here, I answer your questions, I go through exactly what our strategy is, how I trade. So let's get started. Let's see. So already so far for the day, we're up around $2,000. We've done a few trades. So let's see what the next trade that we're gonna do is. Okay, so basically the way that we do our trades are based on range bars. Now, what are range bars? Let me show you guys the difference. Okay, so let me open another chart and you guys can see very clearly the difference between the range bars and the time-based candles. So if you're actually trading, you know that you're losing money every single day. Now, why is that? The reason is because you're using time-based candles to trade. I'm telling you right now, it is not going to work, okay? The reason I can tell you that is because I've tried it, and we've actually tested thousands and thousands of strategies, and none of them worked. The only strategy that I actually found that works is the one that I'm about to tell you right now, which is basically in 4 steps. Okay, if you are able to follow these 4 steps, that's exactly what I do every single day. Very simply, step 1 is we enter at the range bar reversal. So you guys can see right here, when the range bars go from red to green, as soon as this bar closes, that's where we're going to be entering. Now, if we get a little pullback, we get a better price, that's excellent, that's amazing. So if we get a pullback, or we can enter right at the candle close, the first one, there we go. Now, as soon as we enter our trade, remember, we need to risk less than 1% of our balance. Step 3 is we always set our stop loss take profit at 100 points, at 100 pips. Now, you can see right here, we're getting this pullback, okay? Now, if I can get the entry for this buy at this price or better, then I will go in on that buy trade, okay? So what we'll do is I'll set my lot size to 10, and right here on AlgoBars, you can actually preset your stop loss take profit to 100 points and 100 points, okay? Now, remember, there's a few things that I want to mention. First of all, nobody has signals that are profitable, okay? All of those things are scams. Never pay anyone for a signal service, never pay anyone for trade calls, never send your money to anybody. Remember, you need to be careful. You need to be very safe, because the only place your money should be going is into your own trading account, okay? Don't ever send it to anyone. Don't even send it to me, okay? Never send me any money. You don't need to buy anything from me. I don't even sell a course, okay? I actually just come live here, do all my trades live, and answer your questions. Ralph is asking, any reason you're using 40 range instead of 20? In fact, what I'm actually using for the range, my range size is 50, okay? So when it comes to the range size that I use is 50, 20 is by default. Now, right here, when it comes to our lot size, I'm using 10 lots. Now, let me just explain before we actually move on, what is trading, okay? What is trading? Is trading a scam? Am I gonna lose all my money in trading? All of these things, okay? Let me answer your questions. So, trading is basically how the world actually moves. The reason you have a car, the reason you have gas to put in the car, the reason you have electricity, the reason you have clothes and everything else is because of trading. It's because that's how money moves globally, okay? The money moves globally because of trading. The reason stocks and all these things exist is because of trading. Now, when it comes to trading, so trading is not a scam, but course selling people a big dream and giving people signals for $40 a month, those are scams, okay? Course sellers are all scammers, bot sellers, signal sellers, all of those people, they're all scammers, okay? Now, when it comes to trading, how do we make money? Okay, it's very simple. We got 2 options here. We got the buy trade option or the sell trade option. Now, let me explain how it works, because if you actually listen and follow along, you'll actually learn how I make your monthly income every single day. I make $2,000 to $5,000 a day, okay? And I'm gonna show you how, and I'm gonna show you why, and I'm gonna show you how you can also get started if you want, and also, I'm gonna show you if you do anything else, it's not gonna work, okay? Let me show you. So, and I don't gatekeep anything, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. I actually have no filter. So if I hurt your feelings, that's what I meant to do. I actually mean for you to actually feel bad and not really feel good, because everybody will lie to you to make you feel good. But I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm here to show you how we actually make money. And, if you don't do this, if you don't follow the exact steps, the risk management, all of that, you're going to lose everything, okay? Now, what is trading? Now, we have two options, buy trade or sell trade. If I click buy on any market, listen, we can trade any market we want. We can trade stocks, commodities, indices, Forex, crypto, whatever. It doesn't matter. You can trade anything. Now, if I click buy on any market and the price goes up, we make money. But if I click sell on any market, then the price comes down. The price comes down and we make money on the way down. We can actually make money whether the market goes up or the market goes down because of these two options. If I click buy, price goes up, we make money. If I click sell, price comes down, we make money. Now, the lot size in the middle here, this is how big or small your trade is. So the smallest lot size you can do, which is what I would suggest everybody. If you want to get into trading, you want to learn, which you should, the smallest lot size is 0.01. Always start with the smallest. Why? Now, if we do 0.01 lots, and I set my stop loss and my take profit, which are two levels, okay? Take profit is if the market goes in our favor and it triggers our take profit, it will close our trade and we will make profit. Now, on the other side, we have stop loss. What that does is that's another level. If we set the stop loss to a certain level and the market price goes against us and it triggers, it will close our trade in loss. But here's the nice thing. That's how we manage our risk. Now, if I do 0.01 lot size with 100 for my stop loss, 100 for my take profit, which you can preset on AlgoBars, guess what happens? This is just a $1 trade. So you can actually start trading, actually start practicing on real live markets with only $1 risk per trade. Either you might lose $1 or you might actually make $1 from that trade. So this is why anybody that ever comes to the office, I always tell them, look, get your account set up, get your account funded. That way you're actually serious and you're actually going to learn, and then start practicing with only $1 trades. I don't care if you fund your account with 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, doesn't matter. You really should start by just doing $1 trades, because that's how you're gonna learn. The risk is super low. It's only $1 per trade. You might even make $1. And let's say you start trading. After about 2 to 3 days, or of even spending half an hour to an hour a day, which is how much you should spend on it, okay? I would suggest at least an hour a day to practice, right? Now, you might do 5, 10 trades a day. After 2 to 3 days, you've done like 20, 30 trades. First of all, you've learned so much, okay? You've learned so much. You've been doing your own trades. You're using, stop loss, take profit. You're learning how to enter, exit trades, all of that. Then you didn't pay anyone to learn how to trade, which is the best part, okay? You didn't pay anyone to learn how to trade. And the third thing is, now you're gaining real world experience, okay? So how do you get started? What's the broker? How to get set up? All right, guys, so the links are all in my bio. If you just go to my website, akpwc.com, it's actually very simple. If you click the green button, you're going to go to TradeXN, which is the broker that I'm using. So go to tradexn.com. I'll actually open it right here so you guys can see. Go to tradexn.com, okay? Now, click open account. When you click open account, access AlgoBars, okay? That's the trading platform. So AlgoBars. So they have another platform, but AlgoBars is the one you should register on. Once you have your TradeXN account set up, it's actually very simple. What you're going to do is you're going to click wallet, okay? Then you're going to click deposit. Now, right here, you can deposit with crypto if you want, but they actually have card deposits as well. So TradeXN has card deposits. Now, you can just enter the amount, 100 to 50, 500, 1,000. You click that, and then you just enter your phone number. So, for example, I'll enter my number. And then I'll click continue, okay? And then guess what? I can actually just enter my debit card right here, and then I can fund my account instantly. Right away, your account's funded, you can start trading. You should all take the first step to do that, then practice and join my lives every single day where I do my trades live. and you can follow along, ask questions, see exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing, and actually start to learn and hopefully start to actually make money on a daily basis. Now, the one thing I tell everybody is, let's say you actually start with $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. On a $10,000 account, what I would be doing is maybe $5 to $10 trades. Now you're gonna say, wait, AKA, hold on. You're saying open an account with $10,000 and only do $5 to $10 trades? Yes, because let me explain. Now, let's say after you do some $10 trades, you do 20, 30, you win some, you lose some, but at the end of the day, you average around $50 to $80 to $100, right? Now, that doesn't sound like a lot on a $10,000 account, but guess what? At the end of the month, if you're consistent, that's an extra $1,500 to $3,000 a month. That's a full salary, okay? Just by spending an hour a day. So it might sound small on a daily basis, but at the end of the month, it adds up. That's an extra $30,000 a year, or an extra $15,000 on the low end. If you're only doing $50, your goal is around $50 a day. That's an extra $15,000 a year. Or if you do $100 a day, which is really amazing, that's an extra $30,000 every single year. This is how people actually grow their accounts. So it's really important to, first of all, start your account with as much as possible. Then we risk as little as possible. But you guys know, nobody listens to me. What they do is they start their account with as little as possible. Then they risk as much as possible, because what you want to do, what your brain tells you to do is, wait, if I can be successful with $100, then I'll put the $10,000 in. But it doesn't work that way. You can't be successful with $100. You actually need the $10,000 in your account to make the $100. It's not the opposite. You don't take a $100 account to $10,000. You actually take a $10,000 account and you make $100. That's how trading really works. All right, most people don't actually understand that. Now, King Solo is asking, how do you learn when to enter a trade? What does pips mean? Those are great questions. Keep them coming, guys. Now, let me explain. How does trading work? How do we enter our trades? Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a demo that we made on how we actually enter the trades. Okay, so this is just a demo. So look, it's based on the range bars, right? We're always waiting for the range bars to reverse. So let's wait for the reversal. Right there is where we enter. You can see if we get a pullback, we can enter a second trade, and then we ride it up. Our stop loss take profit is at 100 points, and there we go. Now let me slow that down again, okay, because that was kind of fast. So we're always entering at the range bar reversal. So these are called the range bars, okay? So let's say we're in a downtrend, red, red, red. Now we start to reverse, okay? Now we start to go up. Now, as soon as we start to go up and the first range bar closes, so this bar closes, that's exactly where we want to enter our first buy trade, okay? There we go. There's our buy trade open, and because we can preset our stop loss take profit on AlgoBars, 100 and 100 points. Now, as soon as I click buy, it will set my stop loss take profit, okay? Now, let's say we entered this trade, and this is a little more advanced, but it's good for you guys to know. Now, let's say the market, okay, it went up a little bit. Now it starts to come back down. If the market goes against us at least 50 points, at least 50 pips, then I can enter my second trade in the same direction, another buy trade, because I got that extra 50 points. So I got a much better price. I was able to enter much lower. All right. Now, let's say these are both one lot size trades. So this, when it hits our take profit, is going to be a $100 trade. This, when it hits our take profit, because we got that extra 50 pips, and this is our take profit right here. Look, when the market came up, the first buy trade, we hit $100, but the second buy trade, because we got this 50 plus another 100, that's actually $150. This is how sometimes I can stack my trades. This doesn't happen all the time. It happens a lot, but not all the time. Sometimes I'll just enter. We don't really get 50 points pullback. We'll get 20, 30, and it'll just keep going up and it'll hit our take profit. In that scenario, we would just make the $100 on that trade. But in this scenario, where we're able to get a second entry, now on the first one we made 100, but on the second one, because of that extra 50 points, we actually made 150. All right, so I'm gonna be doing these live trades here so you guys can actually see how it looks when you're doing it live. In the meantime, guys, go to tradexn.com, get your account set up, get it funded. You can actually get it funded instantly right away using your debit cards. You can fund your account and then you can start practicing right away. Now, if you go to the link in my bio, which is my website, the link for my website, akpwc.com, you'll see there's actually the TradeXN link is right here. Okay, so if you click this green button, it'll directly take you to TradeXN. And the second button is our Discord. Guys, we have almost 8,000 people in our Discord who, first of all, have learned how to trade completely for free, have never paid anyone to learn how to trade. Well, before me, maybe, but not after they've joined. Never paid for signals or anything like that because you don't need it, okay? You don't need someone's signals. You don't really need a course. You don't need anything. You actually just need to learn how a profitable strategy works, and that's exactly what we do. We've actually made very short and easy to follow videos in our Discord. So guys, go to the link in my bio, join our Discord, get your TradeXN account set up, get it funded, and then just join me daily live here every single day as I'm doing my trades. Okay, so really what's happening right now is, so you guys can see we're in this uptrend, we're getting this pullback. Now, if the market comes back down to, remember that close of the first green candle, if I can enter a buy trade anywhere here or better, that's where I'm going to enter. So we're just gonna wait it out. So we're gonna wait for the market. If it pulls back, then we'll enter this trade. All right, now let's see if there's any other questions. Let's see right here. Adnan is saying, what are you teaching? So basically what I'm doing is I'm doing my trades live. I'm answering questions. I'm showing you guys how I make money. I make around $2,000 to $5,000 a day doing my own trades. We're already up $2,000 for today. Okay, we're already up $2,000. By the way, if you guys are in the Toronto GTA or surrounding area, our office is in Toronto. It's in Mississauga. Come visit us in person. We're open 7 days a week from 11 to 5. Bring your laptop. Come by, you can sit down, we got Wi-Fi, snacks, drinks. I'll be doing my live trades, I'll answer your questions, and you can basically just come here, have a nice quiet place to come and learn how to trade, do your own trades, and the best part is it's free. There's no cost, there's no charges for coming. You know, you can have a seat, do your own trades, and anytime you have any questions, we're always here to help. Dale is asking how to deposit. Yeah, Adnan, it actually works from anywhere. So very simply, once you have your TradeXN AlgoBars platform account, you're going to click wallet at the top right corner. Then you're going to click deposit. Okay, click deposit and you can directly fund your account with your card. Okay, so you just click card, enter the amount, enter your number, accept, and then continue, and the form pops up where you can actually just enter your card details and you can fund your account instantly. All right. Son of Saul is saying, shout out to you, bro. Not many do this for free. Look, the reason that I actually do this for free is because I make $2,000 to $5,000 a day from the markets, okay? That's why I don't need to sell anything. I actually don't, because me selling a course or anything like that is not going to help you and it's not going to help me. And actually, the main goal is for us to be able to scale into the billions and billions of dollars. And the only way I'm going to do that is by actually having as many people, and I don't know who you are, what kind of connections you have, because, you know, right now we're making around 6 to 8% a month, okay, on our trading accounts. That's only like 60 to 100K a month that we're making. And we're stuck at that because we don't have the capital. The real thing is we need $50 to $100 million and eventually billions of dollars, so that if I can make 0.5% or even 1%, that's a lot more than how much I'm making now. If we can make 1% on $1 billion, that's $10 million a month, right? And that's scaling down our trades. So that's why I'm here. It's completely for free. I've actually met some really great people through this live, people who, you know, have some access to capital. If you have access to large scale capital, definitely reach out, okay? God knows is saying, so we don't have to go to the bank for the deposit? No, you can actually deposit directly on AlgoBars. So step one, okay, go to the link in my bio, click the green button, you'll go to TradeXN, the AlgoBars platform, or you could just go to tradexn.com right here, tradexn.com, that's the broker, click open account, and then when it says which platform, select AlgoBars, okay, select AlgoBars as the platform. Once you have your account set up, then you're going to click wallet, and then you're going to click deposit, select card, and then you can instantly fund your account. Okay, so you guys should all go fund your accounts right now and then join my lives every single day, as I'll be doing all my trades live. I'll walk you through it, exactly what I'm doing, answer your questions, and I make $2,000 to $5,000 a day just doing this every single day, and you can watch me trade live. I'm actually the only one that actually does this. Hershey's saying, I lost $40,000 and lost my house because of that and got divorced. I want to learn. Yeah, so basically that's the problem. It really is that a lot of people will go to these course sellers. A lot of people will go, like I had someone come the other day that said they paid $4,000 for Telegram signals. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, and $350 monthly. That's insane. None of those guys trade. Never pay anyone to learn how to trade, okay? Never. The only place your money should be going is into your own trading account that nobody else has access to. Only you have access to, okay? And then you should be doing your own trades with very, very small risk. That's what I'm here trying to show everybody. So yeah, Hershey, make sure you follow along, get your account set up, you can fund it, and then you could just come here every single day to learn. By the way, if you guys are in the Toronto area, our office is actually in Toronto. Come visit us in person. I'm here basically every single day from 11 to 5. I'm here. Bring your laptop, send me a DM, come visit us. I'd love to meet with you guys, and let's get started. Hershey's saying, I followed you and I'm going to make an account tonight. Hershey, you're on the right track. Let's go. IDK is asking, what does the range mean? And is there a risk to it if I follow your method? Can I start off with 100? All right, so IDK has a few questions. Let's go through it one by one. What does range mean? Actually, this brings us to a very important topic, okay? This is the AlgoBars custom charting type, which is called the range bars, okay? So if we go right here to the different candle types, there's your regular candlestick, which is these ones. Everybody's seen these ones, right? And everyone is doing analysis on this. Doesn't work. Now, you got Heikin-Ashi, hollow, line, area, open, hollow, close, and range bars, okay? Range bars is the chart type that we're on. Now, the difference here between the time-based candles and the range bars is time-based candles are based on time. The range bars are only based on price. There's no time frame, okay? There's no 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, nothing. There's nothing like that on the range bars. This is what brings us to what is the range. Now right here, you can see when you're on the time-based candles and you click this, it tells you the times, right? Like 1 second, 3 seconds. By the way, these are paid on other platforms. It's free on AlgoBars. You can open the 1 second time frame for free, 3 second, 5 second for free on AlgoBars. But on the range bars, there's no time frame. On the range bars, when you click the button, it opens range size. Now, I have selected 50 range size. That's the one that I use. Default is 20. I would switch to 50. 50 range size. Now, what does this mean? This means that each range bar is worth 50 points, okay? So let me just show you. So right here, you see 64, 410, and right at the top of this is 64, 460. Each bar represents 50 pips movement, 50 points movement. So the way it works is the range bars only move when the market actually moves. And what does that do? It actually shows us a clear, clean trend on exactly which way the market is going. Whereas with this, look at the randomness. Look at this. There's no way to really truly understand what's happening here because each candle wick, the size is different. Okay, everything is different. Whereas over here with the range bars, it's all the same. All right. Now, how do we use the range bars? The way we use the range bars is when the bar closes, that's where we enter the trade. For example, right here on the reversal, when it goes from red to green, when the bar closes green, that's where I would enter a buy trade. When the bar goes green to red and it closes, that's where I would enter a sell trade. All right? That's how we use the range bars. We always enter at the reversals. So it's very important to understand this. Now, most people, when they see the market going up, what is it that you want to do? You want to buy because you think, oh my God, it's going to go up. And as soon as you click buy, what happens? It starts to come down. That's how you lose money. And when it's going down, you see big candles going down, you're like, oh my God, it's going to zero. You enter sells, and as soon as you enter a sell, what happens? It starts to go back up. That's how you lose money again. This is why we enter on the reversals, the trend reversals. So when it's going up, eventually it's going to come down. Okay, everybody knows that. Now, what we do is, okay, it's going up. As soon as we get the reversal, it's confirmed with the range bars. We enter a sell, then we ride it down. And on the opposite side, okay, we're in a downtrend. As soon as it starts to go back up, it confirms with the range bars, we enter a buy. Now we just ride it up. This is how we make money every single day from the markets, because we're doing the opposite of what everybody else is doing. Okay, that's how we make money. Now, the second question is there risk to it if I follow your method? Now, let me explain something very clearly. Each trade that I take is approximately $1,000, okay? But why is it that I can do a $1,000 trade? Very simply, because my balance is almost $320,000. So basically, on a $320,000 account, I'm risking $1,000 per trade. Do you guys know what the math on that is? The math on that is basically I'm risking less than 1/3%. That's like if you had, for example, $1,000 account, okay? $1,000 account. That's like a $3 risk on $1,000. If you had a $10,000 account, that's like I'm risking about $30, $20 to $50 on a $10,000 account. That's why it's important. If you're serious about actually making money, you need to have as much as possible in the account so we can minimize the risk to as little as possible. But then everybody says, wait, but if I start an account with 10,000, why am I only doing $5, $10 trades? Let me explain why. Because you'll do a bunch of trades, you'll win some, you'll lose some. That's normal. But if at the end of the day on a $10,000 account, you can just make $50, that's amazing. But again, you're like, wait, but $50 on a $10,000 account, that sounds like nothing. Yes, but if you consistently do that every single day, okay, did you know that in a month, you have an extra $1,500? If you do $100 a day on a $10,000 account, which is a lot, you have an extra $3,000 at the end of the month. But everybody wants to do $100 trades or $200 trades or $500 trades on a $10,000 account. That's huge risk. So it's very important to always have as much as possible in your trading account, then we risk as little as possible. All right. And IDK Farhan, so I answered all of your questions there. All right. Hey, Alisi, how's it going? Ralph is asking, can we use EMA for added confirmation? Of course you can. So all you got to do is you go to indicators, you search EMA. All right, there's EMA. You can add that right to your range bars chart for extra confirmation, and there we go. So you can add whichever indicators you want to the range bars chart as well. All right, let's go always. Sam is saying, looks similar to Renko chart, same principle. No, actually, the way that it works is Renko is very different than range bars. And I'll show you because AlgoBars also has Renko charts, okay? Look at this. This is the range bars, dynamic. You can see it move. You can see, it's dynamic. It builds the bars. It shows you the internal movements, all of that. But on the Renko, it's completely different. It's actually a completely different charting type. You're just saying it might look similar, but then again, everything kind of looks similar. It's trading. The market only goes up and down. It's going to be red and green candles, but very, very different, okay? Very different than Renko. Just so you guys can see, this is how Renko looks. This is how range bars look. All right? So go get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified, start practicing right away. All you got to do is you can go to the link in my bio. Just go to my website, akpwc.com. The link is in my bio. You could also just go to tradexn.com, get your account set up directly. But go right here to my website, and it's very important. If you want to learn, okay, if you actually want to make money every single day, I'm going to give you the blueprint. Very simple. There's only 2 steps. Step 1, go here, make your TradeXN account, get it funded, get it verified. Step 2, join our Discord. When you join our Discord, we actually have made very simple and easy to follow videos on everything. How to get your account set up, how to fund your account, how to start using the range bars, how to follow everything. Everything is right there. Okay, everything is right there. If you cannot follow the videos in the Discord, which are so step-by-step, easy to make, even a kid could follow, even a child could follow those, okay? Those steps. It's so simple. It's literally like, click here, do this. Go here, click this. So simple. This is how we use the range bar. So simple. If you cannot follow those videos and actually learn, and also just join my live sessions every single day, then there is no hope, okay? Then there's no hope. Then you're just gonna be in the basement forever. But if you wanna move out of your parents' basement, let me show you exactly how to do that. And I show you guys this every single day. I don't charge anything, so you don't actually have to pay me. I actually don't sell anything. I don't sell a course. I don't sell a bot. I actually just, I made these videos. You could call it a course, but it's completely for free. All right. IDK for saying, basically 100 trades, 60% right, results in $200 profit daily. Yeah, that's crazy. Is there any fee for entering the trade or like any sort of extra fees? Yeah, so on TradeXN, and this actually, you're bringing up such a good point, IDK. Basically, when it comes to TradeXN, they have the lowest fees that we found, and we actually did the math, okay? So for all of you people who are like, oh, I'm trading on this broker, I like this broker. Let me tell you something, your broker doesn't like you, okay? It's not about liking a broker, okay? It's about, are you able to make money? Now, this is something that we actually tested over time. Now, let's say me and you do the same exact trades, okay? And you're on some random ABC broker, and I'm on TradeXN, which we did. We actually went through thousands of brokers to find TradeXN. We made accounts on every single broker. We tried trading on it. It doesn't work except for on TradeXN, and I'll explain why. Because they don't charge commission. There's no swaps. Their spreads are the lowest that we found. The spread is only 15 on BTC. Everywhere else you go, the spread on BTC is like 70 plus. You're paying minimum 4 times the amount of fees, okay? But in this example, let's just say the broker you're trading on, this is me, this is you, okay? Now, let's say I make $100 profit. We do the exact same 20 trades, 12 wins, 8 losses, 60% win ratio. We do the exact same trades. We both click buy at the same time. We exit at the same time, everything, okay? Now, when I do this $100 trade, I make 100. But because you're paying minimum, and this is minimum, 30 pips extra per trade, instead of making 100, you made 70, okay? Now, as we go down, let's say when I lose a trade, I lose 100, but you lose 130. So you lose the 30 pips on the profit, but because the spread and the commission and all of those fees still stack up on your profit and loss, now you lost 130. I lost 100, but you lost 130. When I make 100, you only make 70. Now, if we do this at the end of 20 trades, I've made $400. Same strategy, same trades, but you've actually lost $200, okay? Because of the fees, even though the trades were the same. This is why it's very important. The broker is actually probably the most important thing. I've been using TradeXN for the past 8 years. I've literally withdrawn millions of dollars from TradeXN, okay? And the reason is because I follow the same strategy that I show you guys here every single day, and I've actually been able to make profit. So go to TradeXN, get your account set up, get it funded, and start using the range bars on their AlgoBars platform, okay? Now, this is also, yeah, user, basically it works from anywhere in the world, okay? It works from anywhere in the world. Now, let me explain how money in trading is actually made, because a lot of people come to me and they say, hey, what's the minimum I can start with? Now, you know the banks give you 2% a year, right, on your savings account. Some banks are like at 1.7% right now per year. Do you go to the bank and you say, what's the minimum I can deposit? They'll literally show you the door, okay? They're going to say, get out of here. What's the minimum I can deposit? It doesn't logically make sense for you to say, you know, 2% a year. Okay, what's the minimum I can start with? Can I start with 100? And if at the end of the year I make $2, then I'll put in more. It logically doesn't make sense. Why would it make sense for trading? Trading is a percentage-based business. Let's say there's 3 people. One starts with 1,000, one starts with 10,000, one starts with 100,000. And this is real numbers, okay? This is how your equity curve will look after 6 months of following a consistent, profitable strategy. You will see, you will have drawdowns. Everyone has drawdowns, okay? Which is, you don't just go straight up in a line. You'll go in waves. You're going to win some trades. You're going to have losing streaks. You're going to have winning streaks. You're going to have losing streaks. But if you're following a profitable strategy over time, yeah, you'll make money. But here's the problem, okay? If you only start with 1,000, now at the end of 6 months, if you made 50% gains in 6 months, that's ridiculously high, okay? If you made 50% gains, you've only actually made $500 after 6 months, okay? It comes back to the percentage-based thing. You've only made $500. But if, can you guys see the screen? Let me turn it a little bit.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Okay. Now, wait, let me see if it's actually clearer this way. Let's see. There. But if you started with a $15,000 or $10,000 account, same strategy, same risk, everything, now you've made 50%. That's $5,000 after 6 months. That's amazing. You made 50% after 6 months. Those are high numbers, okay? Very good. But the real money is made with large account sizes. So let's say you start with 100,000, okay? You start with 100,000. Let's say you don't even make 50%. You only make 30%, right? Now you've made $30,000, okay? $30,000 compared to $5,000 and compared to $500. This is why it's very important to start your account size with as much as possible. I usually suggest to everybody 10 to 50,000. 10 to 50,000 is a good place to start. And on a 10 to $50,000 account, let me show you how much risk we would do. So on a $1,000 account, the maximum lot size I would use is 0.01. 0.01. That means we're using $5 margin, which is less than 0.5% of our account balance. It really, really matters, okay? We have to risk as little as possible. On a $10,000 account, I would maximum do 0.1 lot. This is a $10 trade, okay, on a $10,000 account. Exactly what I was saying earlier. Now, on a $100,000 account, I would do a 1 lot trade, which is a $100 trade. So you can see, we risk very, very small. That's exactly why I'm able to make thousands of dollars. And let me show you guys this, okay? Let me show you guys this. So far this month, okay, so far this month, you can see we've done around 44 trades. We made $16,000 so far. I mean, we're just in the first, first week. So far we've made $16,000. And you guys know, we usually do around $60,000 to $100,000 a month, okay? Now, you can see all of the information here, okay? So you can see my average here, my best trade was a $4,000 trade. My average per day for this month so far has been around $3,200 a day, USD. This means that I'm making your monthly income every single day, okay? Whatever you make in a whole month, I make it every single day. And you can see this right here. My best day was $15,000. My worst day was around $3,000 negative. So this is how it works. By the way, Trade Journal is a paid function everywhere else, except for on AlgoBars, you get Trade Journal for free. If I go to all, you can see we've made a total since March, okay? Since March, we made a total of $264,000, over 4,800 trades. Now, you can see right here, my best day was a $20,000 trade, or $20,000 in one day. Now, guys, I go live every single day. I do my trades live. You can actually just come and join and learn every single day. Make sure you guys give me a follow, turn on the live notifications. If you go to my profile, you can click the bell icon, turn on the live notifications. That way you'll know exactly when I'm coming live. In the meantime, go to the link in my bio, get your TradeXN account set up, get it funded, get it verified. You can fund your account very simply by just clicking the wallet button, okay, right up there. You click deposit, you click card. You can do crypto if you want, but card is instant. Crypto's pretty instant, 2 to 5 minutes. Card is instant, like 5 seconds, okay? Enter the amount, enter your phone number. I'll show you. So let's say we're doing 1,000. We enter our number. I accept, and then I just click continue. There you go. Now, I can just deposit to my TradeXN account directly right here with my debit card. Deposit, and then now that my account is funded, I'll open up the chart, okay, from the left side menu here. You can just click chart. You can open up the chart and then switch to the range bars chart type, okay? So right here, there's the chart types. Switch to range bars. Now, once you have the range bars open, by the way, right here, we're getting close to this close of the candle. As soon as we get right here, I'm going to enter our buy trade, okay? So if we get down to that price, I'm going to enter my buy trade. Now, right here, I can preset my stop loss take profit. It's already set to 100, and now we just wait, all right? Now we just wait. IDK saying, so would it be viable to start with 100 or should I have more? To be honest, it's always best to have as much as possible. What I would always suggest is at least 1,000 to 5,000 minimum is good. I mean, there's no minimum. You can start with whatever amount, but 1,000 to 5,000 is good. But really, if you really want to make serious money, it's 10 to 50,000 minimum, or 100,000 plus. All right. Now, do we trade crypto or Forex? So we trade all of the markets. Mostly what I'm trading is gold, NASDAQ, and Bitcoin. Okay, the reason I trade these three is because they actually move the most. They move the fastest. So that's why I trade those three markets. Gold, BTC, and NASDAQ. What's the website called? So the broker is tradexn.com. So you can just go to tradexn.com. When you click open account on TradeXN, then just select AlgoBars as the platform. Okay, when you select AlgoBars, make your account there, and then you can get your account set up, funded, verified, all of that. What is Trade Journal? So that's a good question. Trade Journal is a way to kind of see how you've been doing, okay? So the Trade Journal will give you your net profit and loss, your total profit and loss, profit factor, average win to loss ratio, all of these, like a full overview of how you've been doing. It'll show you like a calendar of how much you've made, like it'll give you like your red days, your green days, your highlights, what markets you're trading most often. So the Trade Journal is actually a really good tool to kind of keep up with how you're doing. All right. How do I join? Very simple. Just go to the link in my bio, which is my website, akpwc.com. When you go there, there's two buttons, okay? The first one will take you to the broker registration. So you can go get your account set up on TradeXN. And the second one is our Discord. Now, in our Discord, we've made a full course, very easy, very simple to follow, completely for free. I would say it's a $100,000 course, which is for free, okay? Because I tell you exactly how I've made millions of dollars by trading without selling anything, because I actually don't sell anything. There's no VIP Discord, there's no VIP Telegram, there's no signals, there's no course to buy, there's nothing like that. I don't sell anything. Because I make $2,000 to $5,000 a day, I don't need to sell anything. So I just make videos to kind of, help you guys out. You can go watch them, follow the steps as I do them in the videos, and you'll be ready to start trading right away. And then you can join my live sessions here every single day. Harpreet, range bars are included. When you make an account on AlgoBars, if you just go to the chart drop down, range bars are right there. You don't have to add them. They're right there for you. You can start using them right away. All right. Velo is asking, what range size do you recommend for XAU USD? Great question. For XAU USD, I use 0.5 range size. Okay, 0.5 range size. That's 50 points. And then for gold specifically, because gold is very volatile, I preset my stop loss take profit always to 200 and 200. Okay, on BTC and other markets, it's always 100 and 100. But specifically for gold, because of how fast gold moves, I said 200 and 200. For sure, Harpreet. By the way, if you guys are in the Toronto area, come visit us in person. We're in Toronto. Send me a DM. I'll send you the office address. We're open 7 days a week from 11 to 5, so you can come by, visit us, bring your laptop, okay? Bring your laptop, and if you can, make sure you actually get your account set up and funded before you come in. That way, when you come in, we can actually sit down, we'll do some trades, I'll answer your questions, and show you how everything works. Let's see. I use Unirenko. Yeah, Harpreet, they're completely different, completely separate. So Adil is saying, coming to Toronto just for you, for sure. The Boilister is saying, damn, I wish I was in Toronto. Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to come anytime. Here we go. Yeah, no, you guys are welcome to come anytime. And I'm basically here almost every single day. So you guys can come by, bring your laptop, you can meet with us in person, hang out at the office, do some trades, ask your questions. So we're always here to help. All right, so let's get started. We're just waiting for the candle close, and then we can go ahead and enter our trade here. And let's see. By the way, while we're doing that, let me show you guys something really crazy, okay? So let's say that you have a trading strategy, okay? Let's say you have a trading strategy and you want to see if it works, or you don't even have a trading strategy and you don't even want to trade, but you want to make money in the markets. On AlgoBars, on the left side here, click Algo Builder. Okay, on Algo Builder, what you can do is you can actually, if you have a strategy, you can describe your strategy and it will code the strategy for you and backtest it, okay? It will backtest the strategy for you. Or if you don't even know what a strategy is, you can just click Let AI invent it, and then you can, let me just change the settings so we can do like a nice test over, let's say, 1 month with one lot size. Okay, and now what we'll do is we'll just click done and click generate strategy. Okay, now when I click generate strategy, by the way, this is something that costs right now thousands and thousands of dollars to build. Building an automated trading system or strategy, first of all, you have to go find a coder who's good. That takes a while. Then you have to explain what it is that you want, because they don't know how to build a strategy without instructions. So you need a strategy. Then you have to pay them anywhere from a very simple strategy would be anywhere around $1,000 to up to $20,000, up to $50,000 even, depending on the strategy, right? Now, once you pay them, you have to wait weeks and weeks and weeks for them to actually build and code and develop. And then once you get the strategy, now you have to find a place where you have to buy data and do the back test. Now, instead of spending thousands of dollars doing that, and months and months of waiting and testing and all that, guess what? It just did it all right now. It actually designed a strategy for you, it coded the strategy for you, built it, compiled it, and then also back tested that strategy on real live market data so you can actually get your results right away. Now, we just made the strategy on BTC. It's 1 month that it tested on, and it gave us a 24% return. That's insane. Now remember, this you need to account for your trading fees, all of that, but that's crazy. Now you can see right here, the max drawdown is only 10%. That means your account only came down negative 10% before continuing on and making 24% in a month. That's crazy. Now here's the cool thing. You can actually, if you like this strategy, 62% win rate, really good. All I need to do is click this green button, deploy it live, okay? And then there you go. Now I can just select my account. I can change the settings if I want, but it just uses the strategy settings. And then all I need to do is click this checkbox and I click deploy live. When I click deploy live, check this out. My strategy is now live. It is now going to start taking these trades automatically on my account. This literally took like 60 seconds to do. Now, if we go under strategies, you can see it'll actually show you all of the strategies that you're running that are live. You can even publish these strategies. You can publish it to Algo Social, okay? What is Algo Social? So let me open Algo Social. Algo Social will actually show you all of these people who have actually, what they've done is they've published their strategies, and then you can go and find their strategies And some of them are free, okay? Some of them are free. Like this one is free. Some of them are paid. They're charging you, okay? So they put a price on that strategy. And now you can go in, and the free ones you can just directly import to your account. The paid ones, you just got to pay that person, and then you'll get the strategy right away. And it directly connects to your AlgoBars account. Now, there's also copy trade. So let's say you don't want to actually, trade. You can just find, like, for example, look at this guy. This guy's crazy. 1,500% gain. That's 15x their account, and they're trading gold. They have a track record for 9 weeks that they've been doing this. And check this out. They started their account with $791, and their account right now, by the way, this is live, August 6th. They've been doing trades today too. Look, August 6th, their account is up to 12,000. If you want to follow their trade, all you need to do is you just subscribe. They set their own prices, okay? They set their own prices. This guy's charging $299 a month, okay? There's 139 people copying this person, $299 a month. But now it directly connects to your account. As they do the trades, it opens on your account. You can obviously stop it at any time, whatever you want. But there's so many people that have their copy trade function, and the nice thing is it's all directly integrated into your AlgoBars account. Okay, so you fund your account, you can go get strategies, set up your copy trade, and if you have a large community, you can actually sell your strategies to them. Let's say you build nice strategies, you can sell it, that they can start using automated right away. Let's say you have a big community. You want to do copy trading. You can do copy trading right here. You can set up your master trader and then set it up, publish it, set a price. Now your community can pay you. They can copy your trades automatically on their AlgoBars account. You can even build custom indicators and sell your custom indicators that they can actually use on their AlgoBars account. All right, so go to the link in my bio right now. Get your account set up, get it started, get it funded, and then you can start trading right away. You can use all of the functions right away. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. Now, the market's kind of just ranging. It's been ranging for a while. Today, earlier, it was pretty busy, so we did take some trades for all the people that were here. It was pretty good. We made around $2,000 today. Now, obviously, we won some trades, we lost some trades, but on these trades, we get around a 60 to 65% accuracy over time. Now, here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to leave you guys with, okay? I'm going to give you my strategy, okay? Here's my strategy. There's 4 parts to it. So what are the 4 parts? Step 1, we enter at the range bar reversal. So right here, when it goes red to green and the green candle closes, that's our entry point, okay? That's our buy trade. Now the opposite, also when the range bars go from green to red, on this candle close is where we would enter our sell trade. Now that's step 1, enter at range bar reversal. Step 2, we always risk less than 1%. Now you're asking, wait, how do I know what's 1%? Guess what? On AlgoBars, on the left side here, there's a trade calculator. So if you just open the trade calculator, you can actually enter the market, the amount. So let's say I'm just using my balance, but actually let's just say I have $10,000, okay? Now I set my stop loss to 100 and I set my take profit also to 100. And let's say I want to risk 0.5%, 0.5%, okay? Now check this out. It tells you, it will auto calculate this. Your position size on BTC to risk less than 0.5% is 0.5 lots. Now you can see risk 50 to make 50, 1-to-1 risk ratio trade. Now let's say I change this to, let's say 200, okay? Now you can see lot size stays the same, okay? But now my risk is 50 to make $100. Now let's say I want to do, let's just enter a custom amount. Let's say I want to do 1.5% risk. Okay, I just entered 1.5% risk. Now you can see 1.5 lots, risking $150 to make $300. And I say, okay, that sounds good. Let me show you guys some magic right now, okay? At the bottom here, there's this button called Send to Trade Panel. If I click this, look, it says sent 1.5 BTC. Now let's actually close this, go to our Bitcoin chart, check this out. Right here, it now pre-filled the lot size from the trade calculator, and it also pre-filled our stop loss and take profit. So all I need to do then is I just need to click buy or sell. It will enter the trade with the stop loss, with the take profit, and at the lot size that you calculated. So you can actually calculate your risk, makes it way, way easier. So all of these functions are available, but basically all you need to do is go to the link in my bio. Okay, that's my website, akpwc.com. Then get your TradeXN account set up on AlgoBars by clicking the green button, get it funded, get it verified. You can use direct deposit using your debit card, or you can deposit with crypto, whichever one works. And then join our Discord. Very important. Join the Discord, watch the videos. I actually let everybody know I'm coming live in the Discord a few minutes before I actually go live. So if you turn on notifications there as well, you'll know when I'm about to come live. All right. So get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified. If you're in the Toronto area, make sure you guys come visit us in person. The last post that I made on TikTok has the office address. If you want, you can just send me a DM and I'll text you the office address as well. We're open 7 days a week from 11 to 5 every single day, including the weekends. By the way, on Saturday morning around or noon, Saturday at noon to 2 o'clock, we'll have a big meetup, okay? So if you're in the Toronto area, make sure if anyone calls you for any other plans, decline. Come to our office. This is way more important. Come meet us in person Saturday afternoon, 12 to 2, okay? Saturday afternoon, 12 to 2. Come to the office. I'll order some food. We'll have a good time. Make sure you bring your laptop. We'll do live trades. I'll answer your questions. We'll get you guys set up Saturday at 12 o'clock at the AlgoBars office. I'll see all of you guys there. In the meantime, get your account set up, get your accounts funded and verified today, and then I'm going to be coming live tomorrow as well, so you guys can join. We'll be doing live trades, and if you guys want to come even during this week, you guys are always welcome, but Saturday at noon, that's the plan. All right, I'll see you guys then. We'll call it a day here for this live. Thank you guys all for joining. Thanks for the comments, the likes, the questions, the gifts. You guys are amazing. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And if you guys have any questions, make sure you send me a DM. But get your account set up, get it funded, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.